That's my 2 pasta dinners. I had 2 loaves of bread to go with my dinners. This is a lot of food, you guys. 2 dinners, 2. I got baked rigatoni, or is that penne? I don't remember. Dang it, why don't I ever remember what the hell I ordered?
Hello, pasta, my old friend. I forgot what I got again. Maybe it was rigatoni, or maybe some baked ziti. Hi guys, how are you doing today? My name is Kidneyjay. The J stands for jerk because my kidneys are a pair of jerks. And that was, of course, The Sound of Silence, The Sound of Pasta by Simon and Garfunkel, ruined by yours truly. I promise there will be no more singing in this video. But if you haven't guessed already, this is a Hungry Fat Chick video, and we are going to get into a few things. What you're looking at here is called Carbs, 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 Italian Feast, Rigatoni Bolognese, Baked Ziti, Seasoned Wedge Fries eating show, where she went full carbaholic. She also did a Whattaburger mukbang titled My First Time Trying Whattaburger Mukbang. So what is on the menu today? We have Candy talking about how she's watching My 600-Pound Life, and she talks about Dr. Now's team reaching out to her. As well, we will go over to Amazon Dark Star and watch her weigh-in this week and what she has to say there, as well as Candy talks about her highest weight ever. But you know what I'm going to have to ask you to do. If you could please put some marinara on that like button. Maybe butter that ciabatta bun. That is my subscribe button if you are new. As well as I do have memberships listed down below if you want to support my humble little channel. That way you can. So let's start off with Candy talking about how she's been watching My 600-Pound Life and how the producers of the show reached out to her.
I also have been watching that's been in, My 600-Pound Life. I finally started watching it. I'm already in season 3. It is crazy town. Dr. Now would hate my diet. He would hate it. But I'm like, dang. I've spoken to Dr. Now's producers, well, the producers for the show, My 600-Pound Life. I've spoken to them a few times over the years. They've contacted me like, you know, let's do this. And I'm like, I'm nowhere near 500 pounds right now. I know I look it. I know I look it, but I'm not.
I know some people are of the opinion that Candy might be 500 pounds. I don't agree with that, is my opinion. And Candy explains as well that her body composition is a little bit different. People compare her to Amberlynn Reed, and just how she carries weight, as well as age has a lot to do with it, and how you don't have as much muscle mass as you age. And you can see Candy's arms, they have actually deflated during this stint of weight loss, and muscle does weigh more than fat. But I don't know, maybe they should retitle that show My Morbidly Obese BMI Number instead of My 600-Pound Life, because hey, fat shorties need help too. Alright everyone, grab on to your rollators and let's go over to Amazon Dark Star channel, where she talks about her highest weight ever, shows what she looks like as well, and talks about the smexy stuff, which we'll get into.
So I've been watching My 600-Pound Life show too. And I'm like, man, my starting weight, y'all, if y'all don't know, if way back in 2012, okay, 12/11/12, I started my weight loss journey that nobody knew about. I was 509 pounds at my top weight. And there's video evidence out there.
So Candy goes on to show a picture that she dug up from her Smexy sites and goes on to say how gaining weight pays, how people would actually pay for these weigh-ins to see that she was gaining weight.
I went back into my adult content because weigh-ins I could sell for $9.99 on my adult website. So this that I'm doing here, this is like somebody is they're getting that weight and they're like trying to imagine, oh, she gained a lot of weight. Anyway, no, they want to see the weigh-in. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
And if you don't know what she's talking about, basically these clips for sale or these BBW sites or these feeder sites, they would want to see that she had gained weight. So she would go on the scale, so show her weight gain and sell it for $9.99 a pop. And she's been doing weigh-ins all this time on our Amazon Dark Star channel, which is not monetized. So when she does a weigh-in and she gains, people like Charles, Steve, Henry, whoever, can get their pleasure that way with not having to pay. So Candy goes on to say that she actually had to go into her own Smexy archives to see what one of her very heaviest weigh-ins was. Now she goes on to say how much weight she has lost in over a decade.
So it's been over a decade of me yo-yoing. Which really it was like a down and then an up and then a down, and I mean it's been a roller coaster. But for over a decade, I've lost 122 pounds. That's a lot. That's a lot.
So I guess it was 126 pounds. You could see the chart here over the decade where she did a steep decline and then sort of steadily went back up to where she is now. So 126 pounds over a decade. Is that a lot? I don't know. That would actually be a full-size KJ plus maybe a massive 4 or 5 pound burrito. So if you do the calculations, that would be 12.6 pounds every year for 10 years. Candy's goal this time is to lose 2 pounds weekly. And since we're talking about that, let's get into the weigh-in this week. We'll end on that. We all saw the carpe diem mukbang with the pasta and the Whattaburger. So Candy wasn't feeling very confident this week and thought for sure she gained. So let's see that. And those of you who made it this far, I appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.
Okay. All right, one more time.
Hello.
Hi.
It's ready.
Yeah, it's ready. Okay. Up again. Come on.
382.6 pounds.
82.6. Okay. I think that's the higher of the two weights. Oh, goodness. Oh, scooting back. Let's sit down. Alrighty. Well.
Sorry, I lied. I'm back because her last weigh-in was 388.6 and this week it was 382.6. So she did end up losing despite all that food she ate, the high in carbs, fat, calorie laden food. But if you made it this far, I appreciate you and enjoy your belly rubs. Bye.
See, look, it's like it's actually coming back up now. It's like, woo.